Dominator 2.5-inch large gold willow. We're shooting 2 of these at once. We have full cases of those. They're packed 96-1. Next up is the 2.5-inch Freedom Fancy assortment. Now we're going to show off some of the 3-inch shells. First up, from the Freedom Extra Fancy 3-inch assortment. You get one of those. Let's move on to the 3-inch Lido. This is from the A assortment this year.
That's 3-inch. Yep.
Yes, these are 3s. That was the Lido 3s. We're going to skip the Dominator Nishiki Komuro because we failed to pull them. We do have some of those in the later on tonight. I'll say that. I think you'll notice. Next up is going to be out of the Dominator Prestige A2 assortment, 3-inch. Now moving on to our 4-inch shells, we have starting off with 4-inch Freedom Fancy assortment. Those are definitely 4s.
Oh.
Next up, we have these in full cases. We'll start off with Red Strobe Waterfall from Freedom. Nice long duration. And White Strobe Waterfall from Freedom. Very nice waterfall shells. Those are full case effects, packed 36-1. Next up, we have Lido 4-inch assorted shells. This is out of the C assortment from this year. Those were the Lido. We also have 4-inch waterfall horsetail assorted shells from Lido. 6 different types of horse shells. Clearly we pulled 4 of the same. Next up is a Dominator 4-inch willow to dark to multicolor. Nice colors on that. That's also a full case assortment, or single effect case. Next up is from Dominator, the Prestige A2 assortment. The last 2 4s here are both in full cases. We start off with Super Brocade with tail. Dominator. Stars are coming all the way up here. Next up from Dominator is a full case, large gold willow with tail. We're going to go into our 5-inch shells now. We'll start off with Freedom 5s. These are out of the custom ATF assortment. Next up is another single effect item in the case. This is the variegated to willow to variegated 5-inch Freedom. That is not what they're. Next up is the Dominator 5-inch. These are out of the Versa B1 assortment. There's 12 total effects in the case. 20. Next up, we have some 5-inch Young Feng shells. If anybody's ever shot those before, let's take a look. That's why Young Feng is worth more money. Next up, we have several of these Young Feng full cases of falling leaves, and they're a tremendous value this year. We feel like a lot of people have forgotten how cool these shells are. We're going to showcase purple falling leaves. We have 6 different colors of these in full cases.
Here's your gas.
Our gas is here. Do you guys want to wait?
Sure.
Keep going. You're sounding good.
All right. We're going to go with our 6-inch shells now. First up, in a full case, this is the Freedom smiley face with crackling crossette outside ring.
We'll have the Jenny up in a minute.
Next up is the 6-inch Freedom colorful wind bells.
Oh. See how they float? Oh. You're supposed to do that.
Next up, we have a brand new color of wind bell this year. These are the Freedom Blue wind bell. Imagine filling the sky with these.
Need a little more. I like the color though.
That's pretty cool looking. While that's falling, we're going to shoot the 6-inch Freedom 100 Dragons Dance, another long duration shell.
I got a bunch of them.
I like those.
I got 10 cases of those already. That's enough. That's cool.
All right. Somebody's trying to call me. We'll just go ahead and skip that. Next up is we're going to start with a couple, with a Freedom assortment here.
And now I can talk on this without screaming. All right, next up is going to be the 6-inch Freedom Gin Shan assortment. I think we're shooting 5 of these, or 3. 3 of these? We're shooting 3 of these on a 5-second time chain. These all have rising breaking flowers out of the Gin Shan assortment.
Cool.
6-inch peanut. Just kidding. Next up, we're going to hit these kind of quick, these 4 in a row. These are the lanterns. There's 4 different colors. We've got red, blue, white, and yellow. All 6-inch Freedom. These are all single effect cases. Isn't that awesome? How do they do that? Next up, we have a Lido 6-inch purple dark green. Nice shell. All right. We're going to shoot 3 Dominator 6-inch assorted shells. These are out of the Prestige A2 assortment. There's 8 total effects in the case. We've chosen just 3. That opened hard. Nice long duration strobe. Next up, we have some 6-inch Young Fang shells out of the A assortment. Now we're going to shoot a couple of smaller shells here. We have some 8-inch, starting with 2 from Freedom out of the A through D assortment, brand new this year. That's what an 8 looks like. And fire the second one. We're going to come back to the next one. This is a curiosity shot, so we're going to come back to it right after we do 2 8-inch Young Fang shells out of the B assortment. Nice. Jerry says if you stomp on that shell, you're not allowed to shoot fireworks anymore. This is also a Young Fang 8-inch shell. That's pretty awesome. All right, this Sunny Gold Tracer Ball. This is something that we came across. We're not 100% sure what it is, so we're going to shoot it to see what it does. Jerry said now they're buy one, get one free. We have 5 of those total in stock. All right. Now we're going to show off some different chains here. Again, this is to kind of show you what each manufacturer is able to do with finale chains and time chains. First is going to be a 2.5 inch out of the Freedom Rainbow Color Peony chain. Next is from Dominator, 2.5 inch finale assorted color with tails. That's a 2.5 inch chain. Next is the Dominator red, white, and blue 2.5 inch with tails. I believe not. We think that's a 3-inch Ledoux time chain, actually. We're under the impression that was the 3-inch time chain.